and welcome back to my channel Anshika Goyal Illustrator, and it's time to level up your illustrations. So this is the Suneet Verma couture illustration and we are going to illustrate this. For this you have to make any kind of line art of the lehenga, or you can make the same pose, and after that you have to give stripe pattern in your blouse area, in which we are going to fill it with different colors. So make the belt with full of mirror work and then draw this zigzag pattern in the same way I am doing. We have to fill this zigzag pattern in different sizes all over the lehenga, in which we are going to do the sequin work, as the fabric is very glittery and we have to show a lot of shiny effect in that. So making the borders of mirror work, you can observe the picture first and then make your own drawing. So this is how we have to do the whole lehenga, and then just erase and let's take the impression of our lines only. Then start filling with different color of stencils. You can use pencil colors in it. So one stripe yellow, other green, blue, red. You can use each and every color observing the picture. Yes. So keep observing that and then make out the lehenga colors. Better to keep selective colors by your side only. About 5 to 6 range of color are using here. You can see red, blue, yellow, mustard, green, purple, pink. So take out these colors and just keep doing with this. The same way we have to fill colors in our sleeves also, and in some part of the stripe we have to just add the darker tone of color to give the shade effects. You can see the light and dark effects are coming this way, so we have to also keep the darker shade of these colors. The same technique we are going to apply on the sleeve area to give the shiny effect. Now let's just take the darker brown color and give some shadows in the armpit area and wherever the shadow falls. So I'm giving it on the sleeve line and adding a bit touch of it in the area in which we have given the darker shades of the color. Repeat the same technique in the sleeve area also. Do the base coat with different colors and then shade. The base coat part is done. Now let's add the darker shade of it the way we did in the blouse. So adding darker shade of each color and leaving some part light only. And you can see some effects are already coming now. Add bit of black touch to add the shadow, to show the shadow effects properly, especially in the elbow part. Now coming onto the belt, do the light base coat of pink and then add the darker of it. So here are the mirror work. So wherever we see the mirror work, you can observe that some mirrors will depict of the darker shade and some are reflecting the light. So we have to show that dark and light thing over here. So here I'm doing some mirrors with proper magenta color and some I'll leave as in light pink only. Adding the darker shade here like this. So this much is done. Now coming on to the lehenga part, let's do the above zigzag part in the lemon yellow and then add the dark yellow to it on one side to give proper effects, rendering effects. And this is done. Repeat the same thing all over the lehenga do the base coat of the lighter color and then add darker tone to it the same way. So doing it with light purple and then adding more of purple here, and I am giving this darker shade in the direction of fold. As our lehenga is in motion, so we have to show that, so that's why I'm giving such diagonal shapes to it, giving the yellow tone and then bit of sky blue in the above part. You can observe the picture. It's totally dependent on your observation how much you can see and observe from a picture. You can give your shades according to your observation. Here again I'm just shading it in the direction of my folds. Now adding the darker tone of green again to depict my shadows and also remember the direction of folds. So I'm following basically the upper side of fold direction that we have given in the purple shade. So in the downward section we have to follow the above thing only. Doing the base coat of yellow, leaving one stripe and then another and another. So repeat this pattern all over. Then doing the base coat of pink in above two stripes and orange in the another stripes. The base coat of stripes are done. Now add the darker tone to them. For that what you have to do is this. If there is yellow base coat, add the darker yellow to it and then light, and then if there is orange, add darker orange to it. So basically we have to repeat the same technique every time we do the base coat. And after this is done you will get a light and dark effect. You can see that clearly. You can see that in above part also, in the green area that is more visible. So that is what we need to do here. Doing the pink base coat in above two rows. And making it dark and light the way we did before. So as we are darkening it with a darker shade, you can see a good effect is coming over here. A perfect rendering is effects are coming. This is what we need to take care of, that the effect of light, dark, fold, shadow, everything should be very clear in your illustration. Here's a shade of sea green basically, so I'm doing with blue base coat, and then I'll apply a bit of green over here to get that kind of color shade, so that I could get that color here, and you can see that color is coming. And now I'm darkening it out on some parts, remembering the movement, the direction of the folds. Once this is done, then you can see here is a pattern or is a design of again zigzag pattern of purple color. So this is a zigzag line pattern that you have to follow throughout this green part, and make sure there should be equal distance and proportion to each and every line. Once this is done, then do the triangular part of the downward here part here with red color. So I'm doing the red color over here in all the triangles, and after that we will again make this kind of zigzag triangles over here. Make sure your pencil should be very sharp. If it will not be sharp, then it can create a mess over here. The effect will not come nicely. So make sure it is sharp properly, and you can see the triangles clearly over here. So now the basic design is complete. The basics is complete, and we have to move towards our border part, in which we are bordering it with pink pen as given in the picture, also making small mirrors. I'm flattening the mirror in the sides and then making it round in the center part because of the folds. Repeat the same thing in the downward area of our border. The same way we have to draw our circles also. And after that, let's fill in the between part of it, the middle part of it, with blue. Make some blue circles which will indicate our embroidery is done with blue thread over all the mirrors. So you can do this randomly and make the pink circles among these space. So the border is fulfilled with mirrors. Now the basic design is totally ready. We have to give proper effects now and the color in our mirrors, because these all are mirrors. And if you can see any dress, if you observe any garment fulfilled of mirror, you can see different shades are reflecting through that. You can see some black shades reflecting through the mirrors, some white lights reflecting through them because of the light fall and the folds that occurs. So make sure about it. Don't do this with all white or all black. Show that black area, let's fill some part with black pen. Not very much, only a few. Then do some with grey color. So So basically you have to fill this mirrors with different shades of gray, dark gray, light gray and black we have already done, and leave some part white only. So these all are basics right now that we are doing. Once the border part is also done, we will move towards the effect, the rendering effect area and also the sequin area. Fill some part with pink also. And now the basic is done. Let's create our fold area, give the effect of folds. For that, shading it a bit, outlining and giving shading in the fold areas. On each fold you have to create the same effects, and you don't need to make it much darker, you don't need to make it all black, it's just that you have to add some touches of it. You can see the effects are coming well. This is what we need to do. We don't need to hide the design out from there, but it's just that we have to give effects, a bit of dark effect. Doing the same in above part wherever we have showed the direction of the lehenga. So doing it here also and wherever you want to show it. So now you can see the fold effects are also coming well. Now we have to add the sequin pattern after merging it. So wherever we have done the fold area with black color, so now just make your brush a bit wet, there should be no water droplet in it, and then applied it directly on the folds so that you can get a merge effect. So that it will look natural. So we are merging it and the texture will come smooth after doing this. So you can see effects right now that are coming. Do the same thing in the blouse area also, and we are almost done there. Now what we have to add is the sequin texture. You can see the fabric is very glittery, so we have to create that glitter effect. So after doing the merge effect to each and every fold and every mirror, now let's start the sequin effect with the wet brush only. Wherever you have applied the fold things with black color, just give this kind of texture over there. You need to give a dotted texture by applying your strokes in such a manner. You can see a bit glowy effect are coming over here, some stones you can see. And now take the whitener, if you have white pen you can also use that. So I'm using whitener over here to create sequin effect, that shiny glittery effect over here. So I'm applying it in some parts only, not everywhere. Especially wherever there is a fold area, you have to apply in the side of that. So remember to give this effect in all over the fold areas sides. Once that is done, remember to give and add finishing with a pen. I'm just clarifying out my design or whatever color I have used. I'm applying that pen over that to recreate my design. Now the design is very clear to us and it is also looking nice. So if there is orange base coat, I'm adding a orange outline. Also adding some Staedtler strokes over here. Over each and every outline I'm using pencil color to give a smudgy effect, so that it will not look different that we have added outline and it's not a part of this lehenga. So we have to give a smudgy effect over there. For that I'm using this Staedtlers. So wherever you are outlining, remember to apply Staedtler over that with that color only. The glittery effects are still remaining in the lehenga. We will do that again. Now as the lehenga is done, the glittery effect is remaining. And this is the last part over here. I am adding, you can see the difference coming in the above and the downward part. The above part looks very glittery and shiny and the downward is not, because I haven't added there much. Make some small dots and then make some large dots to give that shiny effect. Adding some more dots over here and then randomly putting some dots, and now I'm adding some white dots over here. You can use white acrylic or white pen over it or white nail paint to create such kind of effect. Or if you are having this whitener pen, so this is very comfortable to use. Adding some dots on the mirror area also. As we have added black mirror, so we have to add white mirror also over here for reflecting our white shine. And you can see our lehenga is looking beautiful. The effect, that shiny and glitter effect is coming well. So adding some more dots, white dots on the blouse area also. Now as it is done, now what we have to do is to create some sequin things in our design also. So whatever base coat is there, if there is purple base coat, you have to give some dots with purple pen. If you are doing it on an orange part or a green part, use that pen only. So here I have done on purple. The same effect you have to do with green on the green base, orange on the orange base, pink on the pink base. And you can see the effects that are coming above and the downward part. This is how we will create the sequin and glittery effect all over the lehenga. And this is the most important part, because the main speciality of this lehenga is this glittery fabric. Repeating the same technique over each and every color that we have used in the design. Using pink, red, orange. And now the texture is looking more glittery over here. Add more dots if you want. If you think that it's not enough, you can add more dots. Finally finishing out my blouse part. So I'm outlining over there. Then in the mirrors also I'm outlining it, all mirrors that I have made, giving the same effect in the blouse area also, that glittery effect with pen. Now wherever we have used the black fold, the black color, there we have to add some dots with black pen. So add some dots with black pen over each and every part where we have used that. Repeat the same in lehenga also. Doing some outlining in the mirror part with black pen. Adding more glitters to my folds. And this is done. Now you can see the lehenga, the glittery fabric, that shimmer is properly seen in our all over the lehenga. The fabric is very clear. This is what we need to create. Now coming on to the dupatta, that is translucent and is made of organza fabric. For that, what we need to do is create some fold, do the base coat and create some folds. Do not make it much darker as it is translucent. So make sure about it. Base coat it once only. And when it gets dry, then give some effects with black somewhere to show shadow. Do your skin part. You can check out my previous video for skin tutorial. There I have given proper detailed tutorial for how to render skin, how to render face, how to render hairs as well. So you guys can check out my previous videos for this. So giving some effects, observing the picture. That way I'm using it. I'm using only two shades. One is milky white and another one is rose pink. So it will look somewhere like this. Adding this color for depicting my shadow areas. Going for hair rendering, and you guys can check out my previous video for hair rendering also. You can see the detailed tutorial in my channel. So go for it and you will love the tutorial. After this, the dupatta is dry now and we will move towards its stonework. Part is done. Now let's see our lehenga. How is it looking? Nice. Now let's add some more grace to its dupatta, and for that take the pencil color and shade it on the fold area especially, and after that take the whitener again and make the triangular pattern that you can see in the picture also. And ta-da! This is almost done. And whitener is making it more easy. I'm outlining my dupatta area with red pen. And this is looking extremely beautiful. Give me your reviews on this. If you like the video and lehenga as well, then please give your feedback in comment section. If you want any suggestion for any kind of topic or tutorial, let me know in the comment section and I will upload the video on the same. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share and subscribe.